Hey there, rock and fiddle players. This is Adam DeGraff again from the Dueling Fiddlers. Today we're going to work on measures 17 through 24 of Sweet Child of Mine. I've got a bunch of things to get through, so I'm going to start right off by playing it at a medium speed for you intermediate and advanced players. For the beginners and the folks that need a little bit more time, we'll wait towards the end for a kind of a note-by-note walkthrough. So here we go. We're starting in second position. So what do we have here? This is the first section that we are actually truly rock stars, right? Section 1 was basically a Bach riff that Slash kind of took and turned into the electric guitar riff, right? Second one, we had two lines going on at the same time. And this third one, which incidentally is not on their music video, on Guns N' Roses' music video of Sweet Child of Mine, this is on Appetite for Destruction, their CD, which I think is the first time Sweet Child of Mine was released. So they do this 3 times. First time, solo. Second time, with the kind of complimentary line. Third time, it gets totally rocking out. What they have, the drums come in, it's just really hard rocking. So that's what we want to do here. We want to make sure musically we're nailing the notes that are not a part of the original riff. So we have part of the original riff. Same, same. But you'll notice on that 4th note, I add that note right there. So we're going to hit it really hard. Being a little overly dramatic here, I'll admit it. Let me show you a couple of these little things too that are hard about this. Obviously you can walk through, if you've downloaded the music, you see, I have it right here, you see I wrote 2nd position, 3rd position, all that stuff. You should be able to read that by now. If you're having trouble, let me know how I can make it easier for you. And we have a little surprise on the way actually from one of our Rock and Fiddle Challenge contestants. He actually is uploading all of this music for us to an online, much better laid out version for all of us, and we'll have that for you soon, but it's still a little secret, so don't tell anybody. All right, I guess I just told thousands of people. Here we go. So, 2nd position to a shift to 3rd position, 1-1. Back to 2nd position, back to 3rd. What do we have here? Same thing we had in the other one, that grab, reach up, grab it. I don't care if you use your 2nd finger, your 3rd finger, your 4th finger, a combination of, you know, all of your fingers. It really doesn't matter. The idea is we're going down, right? Now I noticed something here. I already uploaded the music, so I'm not going to do it again. But for a little variation over the year or so that I've been playing this, and then I do a little different bowing that's in there. So if you're good enough that you can catch that, throw that in just for fun. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. This is getting hard. In fact, I got an email. I had uploaded this earlier, and I got an email from Bailey saying that she wasn't going to play this extended 4th finger because she couldn't reach it. And, you know, for some of you, I think that's fine. I understand that's really tough. What we have here is a fingered octave, and Bailey and all the other advanced violinists out there who are doing this, I expect you to play the 4th finger. So don't cheat me here. We got Yeah, I know it's hard. Here we go. We're in first position, and we're extending our fourth finger to a fingered octave. What that means is the 2, which is on the D string, and the 4, which is on the A string, is an octave. And we've talked a lot about the octave frame, and Ben Chan has that video that he uploaded about the hand frame, which is an octave. And this is a deviation from the octave. It is a fingered octave. It means that we have our 2 and our 4 creating an octave frame, which is very uncomfortable. And frankly, it's just something that you don't usually get to until you play like the Wieniawski violin concerto, or a couple places in the Bruch violin concerto that I think fingered octaves and tenths are required. So here we are. This is measure 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Here's the trick. You're playing the 1 and the 2. Play them. While you're playing them, stretch. Stretch that 4. It's higher than you think you're going to need to. This is going to come out sharp, but I'm going to do it anyway. That's how flexible my fingers have become over the years. Yours might not be quite as flexible, but they will become more flexible if you do that. So here we are, same measure one more time. Stretch. Don't wait to stretch until the fingered octave. Stretch on the note before it. It's the same 1 and 2. What happens to your fingers when you stretch? Yeah, the 1 and 2 are going to want to get drawn up the violin. Hold back. Anchor that 1 and the 2. That's what gives you something to stretch against. Pull that 4 up. Stretch as high as you can. And extra points for anybody who can play it sharp. I'm kidding. Don't play it sharp. Stretch. Well, I played it sharp. Extra points. 2 measures of the exact same thing. Life couldn't get easier. Here we go into this 4/4. So harmonic. And my violin's out of tune. I'm not going to spend time tuning. So we have that harmonic, a slide up, and then another harmonic, and then you'll notice I have the last 3 notes of this section. I have 2 double stops, right? And I changed that over the year or so. I'm not sure why I kept that in, but you can just erase those bottom notes, or you can try to play them, and it's up to you. So, okay, a couple other really important things before I get out of here. Musical direction. You need to realize where you're coming from, right? We have the thing before is the 2 voices combined. The thing after is a whole new section, and we're going to have to set up Axl Rose to sing this beautiful line that he's about to sing. All right, so here we are. We're coming from the section right before with the 2 voices, and what we're going to do here is we're going to make sure that we build. At the end of this, build really hard into this rockin' section, this 3rd section. At the end of this 3rd section, we're going to mellow it out, and I'll play just a little bit into the, when Axl comes in with his first singing part. So here we go. So this is the 2nd section that you learned last time into the 3rd section. What I want you to pay attention to here is the musical direction. You ready? You see how I mellow that out at the end? It's really important. Also, the measure right before we go into this new section that we're learning today. So important to get that. So you really hear those drums. Yup, da 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 da. All right. I think that's enough of a lesson for now. Get working on this. What you're doing now that you're done with this is you just are tying together the entire first section. When we have this first section done, you've done something big.